What's up, everyone? This is a V8 Defender 110 Carpathian edition. This has your Carpathian paint, hence the name, although it's wrapped from factory in satin PPF film, which is your paint protection film. This car has your black pack with your 22-inch black wheels. Has your black roof, which isn't wrapped in paint protection film, so it's definitely something I would encourage whoever purchases this vehicle to do. Do everything to a Defender that you would normally, except this one has your V8, which has 515 horsepower. The cool thing about satin wrap is that you can always remove it if you wanted to go back to Carpathian, so you can get a different kind of vehicle. It has your desaturated taillights. Your cheat code to knowing what engine you have is your exhaust pipe on a Defender. You've got your 4 dips there, which is your tell that it is a V8. Your V8 Defender has a 5-seater configuration or 7-seater. On the 110 V8 Carpathian, you're going to have a standard 5-seater option. This is what the normal seat in the rear looks like. I have the other side folded down. Your third wheel is standard to be in the back of a Defender. I've got quite a few. This is the tailgate, tail area of the cabin. So you've got a lot of space on the Defender 110. You've got space for your air suspension down here. You've got your fan controls for the back if you're back here. Got extra clips. You have your socket down here, which is pretty nice. You've got a lot of goodies that come factory from a Land Rover in one of these with your WeatherTech floor mats. Click-and-go system, which is very nice to have, so you can click it into the back of the headrest so you can hook up your coat hangers or bags and such. Handover package. Keep going around the vehicle. The cool thing about a 110 is you can make the back seats lay flat. So if you wanted to hang out inside the cabin, or if you're looking to tow a lot of stuff, keep a lot of stuff in the cabin, whatever, this is nice to have. It's protected from the elements, so it's better, a little bit better than having a truck. You still have plenty of tow power on any of these vehicles, so you can kind of do the best of both worlds having an SUV like this. The front cabin is really nice, the driver's seat and the passenger seat. The 110 V8 Carpathian has a suede steering wheel, which is really nice to have. You have heads-up display, virtual display, and your larger entertainment screen. On this car, you do have a clear side rearview mirror camera, which is going to turn that into a camera, which I'll show you later. Which is all pretty nice stuff to have. You do have a center console refrigerator. You have your wireless phone charger, a ton of space to store items down below, ports, things like that. You do have a Meridian surround sound system on here, which is nice too. So the Defender 110, this one having the V8 engine, is pretty nice when you turn it on. Sounds pretty good from the inside and sounds even better outside. Here's your clear side rearview mirror camera, which you can still have your normal camera or your normal rearview mirror. The camera's nice to have in case you have people in the back to look over them. Here's your virtual display. The nice thing about the virtual display is you can change it to a whole bunch of different settings. So if you wanted to have your full map here, you can. You can really choose whatever you'd want in this vehicle. I prefer to have your dual dials, only so you can see your RPM and your speed. And then I like to change my info panel to this information so that I can see how much gas I have left if I'm going on a longer road trip. You do have your heads-up display. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is working. Oh, you kind of see it. Here's your bigger screen. So the Defender 110 has an option where the screen is about yay big and just fits into here. This is the upgraded screen size. So you have your full navigation system, which is nice. Bluetooth to connect to phones, music. You got a Sirius XM subscription in the beginning. You've got all your apps here. You can always access camera, which is pretty nice. The cool thing about the Defender is some of its nice off-road options. You do have the 360 camera, which is pretty standard on some of these vehicles, although it's a little bit harder to get currently. You got your diff controls if you wanted to see your hood. This is cool. If I pop into drive here and drive forward slightly, it will start to autofill. Let's see. There you go. So now it's auto-filled into augmented reality so that you can kind of see what's underneath the car. This is super helpful in real world, like if you're in a garage or something and you have to worry about those parking bumps, so you can not damage the inside of your wheel by hitting it and things like that, or rocks off-roading, of course. You do have a towing mode, which is going to give you additional tow options. Nice thing about this car too is you can always mute it. I know some people don't like to have it beeping at you if you are aware of what is around you, so you can always make it quieter. 360 camera gives you a whole bunch of different viewpoints, which you can play around with and check out. It's patching together all the cameras on the exterior of the vehicle to give you these images, which is really, really rad. So going back out of here, down below on this V8, on the Carpathian edition, it comes pretty standard with all options equipped. And so you do have your full air suspension, so we can raise it up a little bit. You got your auto start stop feature here, 4x4 low for crawling down a hill, your 4x4 low buttons here as well, traction control off. You have push for heated seats. You've also got a cooling seat option. Your drive modes are here. You've got a ton of different options to have. You've got dynamic, eco, comfort, rain, snow, or ice, mud, sand, rock crawling, etc., which is all pretty interesting stuff to have. You've got your all dual climate control. This car has rear climate control as well as you can adjust your load space for pets. This is really nice stuff to have. Your air quality is if it's really high in smoke outside. We're in Washington and we get some fires in the summer season. You can kind of hide in your car to reduce the parts per million. You can turn on your CO2 filter and your ionizer. Obviously you'd want to close air circulate it so it can be a little bit nicer. But you can watch it do its thing, and it will go pretty quickly into changing all of the interior breathable air. This is off-road height on a Defender 110. All of our Defenders will do this if it's equipped with air suspension. You get about 5 to 6 inches of additional clearance, which is super cool. You can put lift links in here if you want to keep the car this tall. Put bigger wheels and tires. This car is kind of built more for speed and handling with its V8 engine. Although if you wanted to throw bigger wheels and tires for off-road essence, you definitely can. I think it looks super good in its off-road height. You can see your bags down there below, which is pretty cool. There's your V8 exhaust platform. But that's the Defender 110 V8 Carpathian. I think it's pretty cool option that we have here available. Let me know if you have any questions. My name is Kenny. I'm here to do this a little bit more. Thanks a bunch. Bye.